Well, welcome back to the show. Kind of took a little 2-week hiatus to kind of take care of some stuff. I broke the Fiesta again. And when you race a Ford, you break it a lot. And I was just kidding. That's my fault. I figured out what's wrong. The LSD install that I've been doing has not been correct. So it's going to go to a proper place and have the LSD installed this time. Not just me. I'm done with it. I tried twice, broke 2 transmissions. That's not a good track record. But today's video, you saw the thumbnail. You know why we're here. I have a trailer. What do you think about, buddy?
This is pretty awesome. It's like a jungle gym for you to play on.
It's like the jungle gym trailer, huh?
Yeah. You can climb on it. It's awesome.
It's pretty sweet, huh?
Oh yes, it's better than anything. And there's a little tire in there for you to sit on.
So, needless to say, Ace likes it a lot. He's enjoying it. So today's project, I'm going to power wash it, clean it up a little bit. I got some new stuff. I got some new reflective tape for it. I got to work on wiring up the trailer lights because that thing's broke. It's been sitting for 2 years. It's a circle track trailer, as you can tell. But I'm going to decorate my dash and car stuff. I'm going to put some sponsor stickers on the side of it, and we're gonna have a good time with this. I'm pumped. So we washed off the trailer, but now that's kind of washed off, I can kind of give you a little tour of what's going on here. It's a circle track trailer. It was made back when the steel was pretty cheap, because there's a lot of steel on this thing. Even like the cables are ran in like steel pipes down the inside, like all the trailer brakes and stuff. Speaking of trailer brakes, it does have trailer brakes in the front. They're not wired up. There's a pigtail left there, so I'm gonna mess with that. It's kind of a cheap tongue. It's fine, I can replace that. This doesn't work anymore, and it's welded on, so they bolted on a new one, which is a little crooked as you can see, but I can fix that. It is an old winch. I haven't tested it yet, but I will test it here in a few minutes to see if it actually does anything. I'm gonna put a little grease to it. He said it worked just fine. He said he had it rigged, and you can see it just he's got a switch with a pile of cables in here. So we'll see what happens when we hook it up. We'll just hook the ground up and the chooch end up and see if she chooches. Got the tire rack so I can put all the spare rally tires up there. Plenty of room for sponsors, so get at me. Tires are good. The wheels are actually kind of cool. 6 lug, and they're kind of like a revolver kind of thing. They're kind of deepish. I dig them. They look really good with a good coat of paint on there. The back end is kind of funky. The ramps are in an awful position. I'm going to probably chop those up and do something different. Honestly, I don't think I'll need ramps because those are so low that I can pull the Fiesta up on. I either will replace those with some lighter ramps or figure out something else. I think aluminum ramps will work a lot better anyway. It's got all the D-rings. They're all in pretty good shape. I say that and this one won't come up. It's got a metal grate in the middle for all the fluids that go out. It's pretty tall, as you can see. I'm almost 6 foot tall. This thing's towering over me. And Ace is up there. I'm gonna do some stuff to it today. I just wanna kind of touch up some of the paint. Some of the stuff that's like missing here, I wanna go and paint all over that. I'm gonna replace some of the reflectors on there because they're all faded and old. Basically just kind of clean it up a little bit. Let's get started on that stuff. Well, I went and wired everything up and tried it on the Element and had no lights still. So I unhooked the lights and tested them as well, and still nothing. So even though it has an LED on this side and a regular bulb on that side, they're just not working. So what that means is I'm going to get some new lights for it, which is not the worst thing in the world. You can see the old racing team actually welded on there. It's kind of cool. I went ahead and I did go ahead and do some touch-up paint. Rattle can. No, I'm pretty much the best rattle can person in the entire world. There you go. There's the angle I was looking for. Delicious. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's nothing. I didn't want to paint over any rust, but this is all just aluminum. So I just want to go ahead and just kind of touch it up and paint it over some of the stickers that are on here, because we don't do free advertisements here. What I'm going to do now is I bought some new reflective tape for this. So I peeled up some of the older ones. I'm going to go around and slap those bad boys on, give it a little bit new look. Well, at least that works. So you can see it's been quite a few hours. The sun's going down, but I decided to rewire the entire trailer along with new LED brake lights all around. And after a little troubleshooting, I figured out what was going on. There was just a little bit of grounding issue. The grounds are just not done well, so the lights are not bright, and they just need to be redone. So I did all that. I put the new reflective tape on there. I'm not sure if I showed that or not, but it's looking good. My rattle can job is doing okay. I put a piece of that yellow vinyl on there just because I wanted to. I think I may end up doing some more vinyl, just kind of cover up the spray marks you can see there from the rattle can job. Gotta finish up wiring this, cleaning up. This is kind of the test to make sure everything's gonna go right. That's why I wanted to go ahead and, before I do all the electrical tape and wire tucking, wanted to make sure that everything's doing well. And it appears that I have finally got it all sorted out. On to the next. Well, that concludes my nice Saturday worth of work restoring this trailer. It's kind of part one of restoring the trailer. It's looking better, it's looking good. It's not fantastic, but it's doing a lot better, and I'm super excited to get that thing on the road and have the Fiesta on it, and I'm pumped. Lights are good. A few things I noticed. There's a lot of weight that I'm gonna have to cut off this thing. A lot of unnecessary steel stuff all over it, namely the ramps. I know I mentioned that earlier. There's some other just stuff that is just unnecessary weight. There's a battery box made out of like 2" by 2" like square steel tubing that just isn't necessary. Lots and other things. So I'm gonna wrap it up tonight. It's getting late. I gotta start cleaning up. Gotta eat dinner with the family and enjoy the rest of Saturday night. I do want to make one quick plug on my merch. I have shirts out. I have shirts, hats, hoodies, all that other stuff. It's finally, I have a storefront built. I'll put a link down here below so you can see what it looks like. Thank you all who have who purchased stuff so far. I couldn't believe how many orders went out like the first day. Like first day was 50 orders just out the door. It was mind-blowing. So thank you all. I love you to death, and I will catch you guys very soon. Free CRX updates coming up really like tomorrow. So watch out for that. See you guys.